Good Monday morning. Picked up a load here today. I'm ready to go. Took a while to load it. In fact, they loaded it and then go, wait, that part down there we can't chip out, so I have to unload it and load it again. You see that logo on the front there, wide load? So I got some scales, or 2 sections of scale. Put 2 chains on the front, a couple of straps, more chain on the back. Used up all my chain. Might be a little overkill in strapping, but hey, I'd rather overkill the strapping. Got our wide load in the back, bungeed on nice and tight. Want to make sure it goes under the plate so I don't cover the plate. I actually think it sticks over the driver's side a little more than the passenger side. I would have preferred it the other way, but it's kind of hard to center it using a treaded, I don't know what you would call those, high hose, you know, or it's like they use it to unload logs. Whatever that is called. It's tracked nonetheless. Definitely overhanging a bit, but I'm good. I got my permit. Plug you guys in. Why are you beeping at me? Okay. Safety gear off, because I'm not a fan of wearing it, but when you're out there, gotta wear it. Turn our lights on, back up a little bit. Yeah, backing this up is kind of a hard thing to do. Good thing I don't have to go far back, but I got to remember that with a wide load. I have no idea what the pup is doing. And yes, there's nobody around me over here. I should have probably still honked anyway, but I'll just go against traffic. This is usually a one-way, but there's no chip trucks in here right now. If I make a small turn like that, I can see my pump still. That's good. Make sure I stay far away from this equipment. Wouldn't want to hit anything over here already. Lots of room. If it wasn't for all the wet roads, I would set up the reverse facing camera, but because this would be an awesome load to have that. But it'd be useless. As soon as we start driving, it would splatter full of muck and then you couldn't see a thing anyway. So we got to do a load secure. There's 344 kilometers now plus 80, 424. Got to do a load secure before 424. It's going to be interesting going through Oliver and Osoyoos with a load this wide. It is beautiful country up here though. So we are in OK Falls. This would be Weyerhaeuser Road here in front of us. Doesn't say a stop sign anywhere, but I'm entering a roadway, so make sure nobody's coming in. Piling through the corner. Washboard here. Down there on the bottom, right on the right hand side there, is where the marijuana greenhouses were supposed to be built. And I guess they went bankrupt or something, and it's been sold again, so there's been no construction been happening down there for months now. Spent millions of dollars into it and then just stopped. I slept over here on this little pullout here last night. So I don't know where I'm going. I know I'm headed to South Slocan, but I don't know where in South Slocan I'm going. Well, we're only doing 30 kilometers per hour on a 50 here, and I think we'll keep it that way as long as the road is this tight. That way I have time to move over. It seemed pretty comfortable there with that vehicle. So I'm going to make the GPS go to Kootenai Innovative Wood, because that's South Slocan. Go wide here just in case someone comes barreling around the corner. Do I have to stop?
In 1 kilometer, turn left on Highway 97.
I have to yield, okay. They've changed the way this intersection works. Yield. The other people all have to stop, okay. So everybody would stop except for me. I would yield if there's a slow-moving vehicle. That's better than it used to be. Used to park in this little parking lot here on the right side, but they fenced it off. I don't have any lights on this wide load because it's daylight. But at night I'd have to put lights up, which I have. I've got them underneath here. Last night I put the lights up because the back trailer, that light little, they call it a Grizzly, that is really light. I put on the back trailer. That was already on the truck. So yeah, I got 2 pieces of scale on the front, and then that other piece of metal right behind on the pup was a Grizzly. It's basically a gravel sifter, stone sifter, sifts out the big stones for gravel pits. And behind that I had some rubber seals, I guess, to go with the scale. Cement block, metal tube. Inside the cab I've got 3 boxes of electronics.
On Highway 97.
And then in a toolbox I've got 2 rolls of cable, lots of loose pieces.
Turn left at the stop sign.
Nice and wide. Oh, good timing. I get to go right away. See, on the highway it won't be a problem with the wide load. I just put the steer wheel on the white line, and that puts the wide load just about perfect. So how long did that take to load? It was not after 9 o'clock now. I was there at 7. Now, having said that, I just sat there. We didn't start loading until 8. I think it was a little bit before. No, it was after 8. We started loading after 8. And then, of course, once they loaded me, and they're like, wait, what's this part in between the scale? I'm like, great, let's unload it, take that part out, and then reload it again. Cruise control, there's bikes there, and I'm wide. They're all going wide. Let's go right on the shoulder. Now make sure I don't take out that sign. I have no idea if someone is behind me. None at all. I cannot see anyone behind me. I am going to have to remember to signal early. Okay, I can see a vehicle there. Okay, so I should be able to see if the vehicle is behind me. I think I'll turn 4-way flashes on when I go through towns. Just as an added extra message to people. Oh yeah, as I go around the corner I can see there's a truck pretty far back there. I don't know if there's anybody between that truck and me. Well, I just have to trust people are not going to cut in there. And I will signal and slowly merge over, make small lane changes. The road's dry over here. Maybe I should set up the camera. Maybe I'll do it a little further down the road. I'll set up the reverse camera. If the road stays dry, I'll set it up. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable actually. It is 11 feet, 9.5 inches. This permit lets me go to 12.5 feet wide, so I'm good. Construction. I should measure that in meters. Just in case there's a sign that said It says max width load this many meters. Okay, Alberta, what you doing? I should leave him room. It's going to be one of those all of a sudden you'll just slam on the brakes and turn off type of vehicle, I think, because they're looking at that lake, Vasu Lake, quite a bit. So take this corner nice and slow and wide. I'll go right to the no posts. Problem. No problem at all. That was easy. Man, I could do these wide loads more often. That's kind of fun. Something different. As long as I look in the mirrors and around corners, I know exactly who's behind me. So just got to keep track of that. And easy peasy. I like wide load. Vasu Lake is so beautiful today. Nice and calm. Be the perfect day to go kayaking on that. Yesterday it was raining all day, so we couldn't do any kayaking. We drove around the lake, went to Tickleberry's, had some ice cream. Still a good day. Played some video games. On Saturday, I had a lot of fun. I think I'll convince Jess to come with me next time. We went, my brother, sister-in-law, and some of his friends went go-karting south of between Oliver and Osoyoos. There's a racetrack there, and they've got a go-kart track now. Little go-karts, they go about 95 kilometers per hour. So we're doing laps on that. It was a lot of fun. It's expensive. It was basically $80. For 3 sessions of 20 minutes. But it was a lot of fun. Something I wouldn't want to do very often because of the money, but worth doing once a year or so. Maybe twice a year, but definitely fun. Powerful karts, you could definitely drift them. I was trying to drift as little as possible because you scrubbed a lot of speed when you're drifting. But yeah, couldn't go full throttle coming out of a corner. Kicked you loose a bit. I moved my seat as far back as I could so that would make the car a little tighter. Just by moving where your seat is, you can decide if the car has got oversteer or understeer, or loose or tight. See you, car. You're far enough back. too close for comfort, but far enough back. That is a little tricky. It's like you gotta center it. It's overhanging the yellow line just a little bit, but you know, like, don't hit the bridge, don't hit the bridge. So if we have one of those really narrow bridges, I'd have to slow down and take her easy. I do have Paulson Bridge to cross. That's a narrower bridge with the construction. The weather is definitely not letting me set up a reverse camera, which is a shame. But the weather's pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, this wide load's not too bad at all, actually. The only tricky part is merging. All the rest has been really, really smooth, easy to do. And I've found that merging, even when people pass me, I can actually see them just as they approach my rear bumper. So if I can see them, I know they're probably beside me. So if I can see them, there's a merge, I've just got to slow down. And I'm signaling early as well. We're now climbing Paulson Pass here. It sure is raining hard. It's pretty awesome. So this is going to be interesting. The Paulson Bridge is under repair. It's like I never thought of how wide that bridge is. Now that's under repair. How much room do I have? I'm pretty confident that I would fit. I don't think they would have given me the permit for it if I didn't fit. We'll keep an eye on signs, see if there's any signs that say minimum width or maximum width, I mean. I saw some lights back there, so I suspect someone's going to be passing us. Ah, there we go, there's a car. And another Jeep. And another vehicle. Yeah, I can pretty much see them as they come beside me. Especially since they're all scared of the load, they go pretty wide and then I see them. I love this kind of weather. So much fun. Another one. Every corner, I'm always looking in the other mirror and go like, oh, I see a minivan way back there. Okay. Be ready for that minivan to pass. Also be ready to merge over here. But this is the best merge when I'm making a left-hand turn into the merge. I guess it's actually a right-hand turn at the end there, but right now with a left-hand turn like this, I can see that there's nobody beside me. I can signal the minivan is still not quite caught up to me yet, so I'm safe to merge in. So it takes a little more work, but with all the corners here, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Definitely see the trees are starting to change color. I did find out where I'm going though. I called in Grand Forks and like, you guys have any idea where I'm going yet? Other than South Slocan? So I'm not actually going to South Slocan. See, it's the perfect way to merge. Nice left-hand turn like that. So I'm headed up, so north of Castlecar, I'm headed up Highway 3A. Once I get to South Slocan, I'm taking Highway 6. Highway 6, I'm going to Passmore, and then a couple of kilometers past Passmore. Apparently 2 kilometers past the road called Passmore or something road that goes across the river. 2 kilometers north of that, there will be a gravel pit on my right hand side. Apparently impossible to miss. The directions were pretty good, so they gave me landmarks that I'm going to pass, and then it's like 10 minutes after you pass the co-op, and then 5 minutes after you pass the fire hall. Good little landmarks that way. We'll see what the digital sign says here for vehicle width. I am 3.6. 3.6 meters wide. It says 4.2. Cool, we're good then. Rains hard and then it stops raining, and then it rains really hard and then it stops raining. Very hit and miss. Well, my odometer right now reads 5515555. Only one digit out. Only one digit needs to change to a 5. But that's what, 3,500 kilometers? A little less. I don't see anybody behind us. Could be wrong, but really getting chilly. I have to say outside is plus 16 Celsius. And nobody behind us as I make these corners. And there comes the harder rain again. I'll have to turn the heat on in here at this rate. tight. That just slow her right down. He's looking at us going, so you got enough room? It's pretty tight. Pretty tight. I'd say I got half a foot on both sides. Definitely want to take your time over something like this. Oh, those motorcyclists that suck riding in this kind of stuff. They still have a red light on this end. I'm like, as slow as I'm going, hopefully they don't have a green light before I get through. All good. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I find going 30 in tight spots makes it quite manageable. Now you have time to keep rotating your head back and forth between the two mirrors. I know you guys that run wide loads all the time, this is no big deal. 3.6 is nothing for you guys, but it's my first load this wide. See if anyone's beside us, but I didn't see anybody catching up with us, so should be clear. That's just so beautiful. There's always something about storms. I quite enjoy storms. On the weekend when I posted my video of last week of that white rainbow, it's also called a fog bow. It's basically a rainbow, but the particles are so fine that the colors are so dim you just see white. Rocks on the road here. Not big ones, but there's a couple of rocks. If we get rain like this and then it freezes, there'll be a lot of rocks coming down then, because the rain gets between all the cracks of the rocks, and then as it freezes the ice expands and it's like a big wedge pushing all the rocks off the mountain. Little ditches, pretty dirty water just pouring off, so yeah, raining pretty hard. Hopefully nobody's driving ridiculous speeds on this, because it'd be easy to hydroplane with this much water on the road. Kind of drive out of those ruts, because in those ruts you can feel the water just pushing. It's like, it slows me down driving in the rain, or in the ruts where the water's pooling. crosses the road. Even going at what I'm going, 41 kilometers an hour right now, I can feel the pools of water as I hit them. Yeah, someone going full speed limit on this, they're going to be high risk of crashing. Slows down again. Nice light rain now. Foggy up at the top. Makes the wide load a little more dangerous. Just gotta maintain my lane and it should be okay. Faster wiper doesn't really help any. Definitely a lot of mirror watching driving. Yeah, it doesn't. Gotta do a brake check over here. He's pulling out, so Let's follow him a little further. Headed northbound on Highway 3A now, north of Castlegar. I don't record that often over here, and it's raining, it's beautiful. Why not? Scale was closed. That saves me about 5 minutes. I'll have to find my rain jacket. I think I'll unload this. If it keeps raining like this, it's in the cabinet behind me somewhere. It's probably at the bottom. Dig it all out. It's been a pretty dry recently, so I haven't had to dig it out for a while, but it looks like today might be one of those days. Here, some people, poor people walking along the road. Okay, I am gonna go wide because they cannot see me. They're walking on the wrong side of the road. Like, if I don't go wide, I'd smack them in the back with that wide load, and that would not be good for anyone. Gotta walk it into oncoming traffic, that way you can see the wide load coming towards you. Definitely am still soaking wet from doing the brake check at the top. Should have dug out my rain jacket there. Turn the heat up in here and try to warm up again, because it's plus 11 up there and soaking wet in rain. Gets chilly quick. Looks like the roads are getting a little drier here. Maybe I'll be in luck and we'll unload and then no rain. That'd be cool. That'd be the best of both worlds. Drive in rain all day and then unload in the dry. That'd be cool. Not sure why he's in the brakes. Gonna be turning off. No, he's just scared of the downhill, I guess. Just give them lots of room. Give that bridge lots of room too. Nobody oncoming, so that makes it easy. I can cross the yellow line a little bit. Still a couple of raindrops, but slowing right down. Oh, he's turning off. I smell oil. Like someone's burning oil. Someone's engine is, maybe somebody that passed us. Yeah, it just came there for a little bit and then it's gone again. But
In 900 meters, turn left on Highway 6.
left on Highway 6. I guess I'm signaling a little bit early.
Turn left at the traffic light.
This light's going to turn yellow on us. Maybe. Staying green longer than I thought it would. Yeah, a lot longer than I thought it would.
Continue on Highway 6.
And there comes more rain. No! I was hoping for dry delivery. We're Highway 6 through South Slocan now. I think this is all part of South Slocan, I think. Still a decent width of a road, so I don't have any issues worrying about the wide load. I can just keep that tire on that white line. Crescent Valley Volunteer Fire Department. I don't think that's the one they were talking about. more cautious on a narrower road like this. So I thought it would be hard to get a load tonight because I'm going to be delivering around 1:30 here. Depends how long they take to unload here. But apparently they load late at Klostikoff till 8 p.m. now, so that's good to know. I haven't seen a club yet, but could have missed it too. Okay. Wide load and you want to park on the roadway like that? That's bad news. Bad news. love driving Highway 6. Just such beautiful scenery. Got another car poking their nose out over there. Hopefully they go before I get there. There they go. There's the Quap. Told 5 minutes up from the Quap there's a fire station, another 5 minutes from there. And the actual Garmin, I just kind of pressed over here somewhere. It says we're almost there already, but we'll see how close I guessed. Keep our eyes out for a fire station. Motorcyclist taking a break from the rain, it looks like. Cleaning the visors. Doesn't look like I have anyone behind me. If they are, they're right on my bumper. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to dig out my rain gear. I think that's a for sure thing. Oh, there's a car behind me. Tighter corner now, I can see him. No lights on. Old car. Doesn't have the automatic running headlights, daytime running lights. Haven't seen a fire hall yet. Oh, maybe that red roof there. I don't know if I'll see any names by the pit. But Edgren, they're going by the name Edgren. There we go, Passmore Fire Hall. definitely going below the speed limit, driving slower than I need to, but for wide load I just feel more comfortable doing that down the narrow road like this. Gives me a little more time, so I know the car behind me probably doesn't like me much, but okay.
In 1 kilometer, arrive at 4300 Highway 6 on the right.
That looks like it could be a pit, but don't think so. Maybe? Is this it? I'm gonna get out and look. Well, thanks guys for watching. I'm gonna leave it here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys rock.